flow. It's the text, to talk, the takeaway. This morning, I'm talking about Generosity 101. How do you get paid? How do you get paid? Generosity 101. How do I get paid? Now, you already know that we're in the devotional guide, and the scripture that I'm going to read is in the devotional guide this morning, and it's Mark 12:41 through 44, the English Standard Version. I'm going to read the whole thing. Typically don't read this much, but I need you to get what's going on in this text here. Mark 12:41 through 44, and this is what it says. And he sat down opposite the treasurer and watched the people putting money into the offering box. Many rich people put in large sums, and a poor widow came and put in 2 small copper coins, which make about a penny. And he called his disciples to him and said to them, "Truly, I say to you, this poor widow has put in more than all those who are contributing to the offering box. For they all contributed out of their abundance, but she, out of her poverty, has put in everything she had, all she had to live on." Powerful text. Now, typically I give more like of a devotion. This morning I got to give more of something didactic and a little teaching here. There are 3 things that grab me in this text that you got to really understand before you have any application of the text. The 3 things that I want to share with you that leaps off of the page in Revelation to me in this text is this. The first thing is this: Jesus watched her. Jesus watched her. Now, I don't know about you, but I find that very intrusive. I find that very involved. And here is Jesus injecting himself into what someone is giving. He's injecting himself into what someone is giving. Not only that, he tells everybody. Come on, Jesus. I thought giving was supposed to be something between you and God. How is it then that now you not only tell us, not only do you watch what she gives, you tell everybody. You call the disciples together. Hey, come around. Hey, guys, look at here. This woman, look at what she's giving. Now, I don't know that I could ever do that. I've said it before. I'll say it again. If I were to sit at the offering, when it was regular times and watch what people gave, I don't think there'd be anybody in the church after a while. I ain't going to New Life. Nope, not me. That preacher, that bishop be watching what folk give. Now, we do have a policy in our church at New Life that if you are a leader, I then have the right to then make sure that you're tithing, because we feel as if, and we believe that the word backs us up, that if you can ask somebody to do something as a leadership, you should be doing it yourself. And I have an accountability for that. But nevertheless, can you imagine going to anybody's church and they're the bishop, the pastor, watching? Jesus watched. He injects himself. He's intrusive because he's involved. He's involved. And that's something that we have to understand with respect to getting paid and having generosity 101. Jesus is going to be involved with our giving. He's going to be involved. Why? Because he cares. He cares. Here's the second thing that I need you to grab out of this, the revelation that just leaps off this page. Jesus talked about the wealthy folk. He said, look at all these folk. They got it. And they ain't giving it. They are giving based on what they have, not what they don't have. Let me help you understand something. Sacrifice equals what you don't have, not what you have. You haven't sacrificed anything if you didn't give up anything. There's several types of giving, and we're going to break them down in the next couple of weeks. One of the things is that I give my tithe. Am I really giving tithe? Not so much, because that belongs to the Lord. I give my love offering. That is out of the abundance that I have. And then I give sacrificially. Sacrificial giving is something went lacking. I did not do something as a result of what I'm giving. How many people reached a level of sacrificial giving? Sacrificial giving can bring back so much more to you when God sees it. Here's the third thing. Jesus said she was a widow. Why does he tell us that she's a widow? He tells us that she's a widow because of what this means in society during that time. A woman was dependent upon the man. If the man were to die, she was dependent on her sons. If her sons died, she was just out there. Come here, Ruth. Come here. Let's talk about that. There it is right there, Naomi. There you have it. And so Jesus wants us to know that this woman is in hard times. She's in hard times. And so are we right now. There's so many people who do not have jobs. So many people, hours are cut back. So many people who are going through some things. And this is the perfect time that you would say, you know what? I got to cut back on my being generous. That's not what the text teaches. I wish I could teach something different, but that's not what the text says. Jesus deliberately tells us that he's intrusive, he's watching. He deliberately tells us that where everybody else that haven't been hit by the pandemic, what they're doing. And then Jesus then deliberately tells us that she's a widow. She's in tough times, but she gives everything that she has. I mean, that's what the text says. I don't know about you, but when I step into this text and I see what God is saying to me, he's saying, hey, Bishop, you can do more. And he may very well be saying to you, he may very well be saying, in generosity, it is this. What's the takeaway? What's the takeaway this morning? Generosity starts with what is in my heart, not what I have. It starts with what I have in my heart, not what I have. Because there's so many people who do not have right now. How about stepping out and being generous in a way that has an impact on your life? If this blessed you, then share it with somebody else. Better yet, apply it to your life. I thank God that we're in this week. It's going to bless you this whole week about how we're going to be blessed by our giving. Share the manna. Share the manna. May the Lord be with you. May his face shine upon you and give you peace. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow morning with more morning manna. And remember, First Lady and I have live prayer at 7:15. 7:15, we have live prayer for 15 minutes. God bless you. Share the manna.